Late yesterday, Nancy Pelosi is going to go it without, as of right now, the abortion opponents, the Stupak, which some people have said could be the dirty dozen, Stupak's dirty dozen, what the RNC calls them. It's very interesting now, David. It's really come as one member told me who's close to leadership, put up or shut up. They want to get this bill passed because they are sick and tired of it being on the radar constantly. It's all anyone talks about on cable news. It's all anyone talks about back home. And it's really, really keeping them from being able to focus on other issues. So what is the process from going forward? Obviously, President Obama is not going to Indonesia. Why? Because the House wants him to monitor the Senate because they have to go in with good faith that the Senate is going to actually pass this fix-it bill. They want the president to oversee that. But what it comes down to now, David, after almost a year, okay, is can the mayor of Baltimore's daughter, Nancy D'Alessandro Pelosi, who's been one of the most amazing vote getters in her tenure here, climate change, stimulus, healthcare one, can she find 216 votes? She thinks she can. She's going to need help. That's another reason why the president's around here. President Obama, one member told me from a meeting last week, said he's good for about 10 votes. So if they can get it to 206, 207, and the president comes in and really twists some arms, they believe they can pass health care reform. Everything's been said. Everything's been done. They need to get to 216.
And look, here's what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told NBC's Rachel Maddow about the issue of abortion and the Democrats who want to try to make this bill about abortion. Here's what Pelosi said. Watch.
This bill is not about abortion. This is about health care for all Americans. And those who want the bill to fail hijack the good intentions of others who have concerns about federal funding of abortion and should turn it into a conversation about that.
And just a short time ago, the Republican leader John Boehner weighed in on this entire debate. Here's what Boehner had to say. Watch.
All my attention and all my effort at this point is making sure this bill never, ever, ever becomes law. And I think the American people are on our side. I think they've spoken loudly and clearly. They want no part of this. And I think Democrats who vote for this do so at their own peril.
Luke, who's the better vote counter right now? Nancy Pelosi trying to figure out what the anti-abortion Democrats are going to do and how many of them are there, or the Republicans who can also try to figure out how they can get up to the number needed to block this?
Well, you have to say here, David, that Pelosi has certainly shown a history of being able to get tough votes through the House, like the ones that I mentioned, such as climate change and health care one and the stimulus. One member that I spoke to that's close to the anti-abortion Democrats said that there's a fair amount of them that felt they had a conscious vote the last time, that they're standing with Stupak right now because they don't want to seem like they're throwing him under the bus because there is no set date for a vote. Now that there's a set date, most likely next week with the president staying around, I think you will see some of anti-abortion Democrats to say, we took our conscious vote the first time, we care more about health care, and we really want to get this bill passed, if anything, to run on something in November. David?
It doesn't get much more dramatic than this. Great reporting as always,
drama,
NBC's Luke
drama.
Russert. Luke, thanks so much. Great stuff. We appreciate it.